And over here, she wants a tomato plant there, a tomato plant there. I might have to go buy some more of these. We've had them for years and they're getting pretty bad shape. I also set them up a little different, and I'll show you what I do. Now, it is too early to plant the tomatoes yet, but I am going to get them positioned so we know where we're putting things, because we don't have an overly big garden. We will run out of room before we get everything in we want to plant. Now, these cages, anybody that's had experience gardening knows they usually fall down on you. So what I usually do is, wherever I put the tomato plant here, I'm going to put this in right now so we know where the tomatoes are going to go. And I put them in, usually till they stop, till I can't get in any further. Try to keep it kind of straight. And it's starting to get hard to push in, so I'm about ready to quit. Now, what I usually do at this point, to prevent them from flopping over like they normally do, I'll put a fence post in. And I'll follow one of these rails. Well, that's nice and sturdy, holds it up. And then I'll just wire it to the post. And that sturdies them up so they don't roll over on me. I usually set up the pepper plants the same way, because they usually get pretty big too, and they fall over. And the same way with this little one for the pepper plant. As you've seen, we've got the bottom part of the garden pretty well mapped out. Now I'm going to do the top part, and this will include some pieces of a cow panel and some pieces of a hog panel I've left. I'm just going to put a row there. My wife wants to try to put up some squash and maybe some zucchini on those panels and see how they grow. This is kind of a test. They're not that high. Probably should have a high panels instead of those low hog panel leftovers I have. But we'll see how it works out this year. Okay, not working. I don't have to wire it up. There is a little bit of a method to my madness. I put the higher one down here, so I'm expecting the vines to go up higher than those ones. This way I can keep them up away from the door. The other ones, maybe I'll string back the other side, let them hang on the other side and clear that area up a little bit. Now I got to wire them up. Okay, certainly isn't the prettiest, but it hopefully it works. It's pretty sturdy. We'll be able to put a few on there. She wanted to try maybe one of each. I'll see what she wants to do. Next, I got to make some more rows. I need some carrots and beets, and then we'll go from there. This part over here by the garlic, I'm gonna put a row of beets or something fairly close to it because the garlic will be coming out in a month or so. But to get it close, I wasn't able to rototill this. I'm gonna have to chop it up a little bit and weed it a little bit in here. I have some mint growing here. Mint, I planted it years ago, and I didn't realize how overrunning this stuff can get. It just goes everywhere. Okay, I guess we decided to put, my wife and I decided to put beets up here in this other row. Kind of an L shape there around the garlic. I ran out of the strings and stuff, so I have some scrap wood. These are old cuttings from other little projects. I save them, and I'm kind of a pat rack, my wife tells me, but they'll come in handy again because I'll use them with this string here and I'll make some more lines. I was either going to save these for this, or I actually was going to use them to start my wood fires, but they'll work good for this. So I'll just tie a piece of string onto it, wind it up, and then we'll go.
Don't quite know how much string it'll take. I'll just keep winding and winding and winding.
Okay, got to read the back again. Like I said, I can never remember. I do remember beets are a little bit bigger, so the seeds are a little easier to put in space. But old man needs to put his glasses on. Now this one, thinned to 2 to 4 inches of beet, and the planting depth is 1/2 inch. So that's what I'm going to plant these ones at. Make sure they're the same. Planting time March through May, no later than August, full sun, 1/2 inch depth. So that's what I'm gonna go.
Soil's not working as well as the other stuff.
Okay, I'm getting ready for my carrots next. They are 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 inch deep. I did fine rake it a little bit more than I did the beets. The seeds are a little finer and they're a little bit harder to put in. It says I can plant anywhere from May to July. Now it's April 28th or 29th now, so I'll be all right. I had to put up another string. I didn't show you the wrapping of it because you guys already seen how fast I am wrapping. But now it's time to plant my carrots. Okay, last step for today is water the seeds, get them wet so they can start germinating in the heat. It's supposed to rain tomorrow too, but not till tomorrow evening, and I want to make sure I get them at least started to germinate, and then they'll get a little more water tomorrow. I usually just water them like this, that way I don't water the whole garden. Okay, this is the old man with a plan. That's about a wrap for today. I'm going to show you the garden real quick before I wrap it up. It's been a good 6-hour day, and then I'll probably just start cleaning up and maybe get ready for whatever my next project may be. Okay, a quick review of the work today. We planted 3 rows down below. The first row is radishes. The second row is lettuce. The third row is kale and some snaps there. And we set up some of the other stuff. We can't plant tomatoes yet, it's too early. If we get a late frost, it'll kill them. So there's one tomato plant set. There's going to be another one there. The smaller ones here is going to be the peppers. Over here is the cucumber trellis. I can't plant them yet because it's still too early in the season. Over here by the garlic, we have the beets planted that go around the corner. We also have a row of carrots planted. We're gonna plant some broccoli too, which I could plant, but I don't have the plants yet. Somebody's gonna give them to us. And probably onions after the first thread of frost, and also some squash and maybe zucchini, and try along that rail. Once again, I will give updates on how everything's progressing as we go along, probably short videos to let you see the garden as things grow. That's kind of the best part, is actually seeing things grow and taking care of it and nurturing it and then eating it. So for now, this has been Old Man with a Plan. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate you watching. If you do enjoy it, please like and share, and also subscribe to my channel. I see more and more of these coming up. Mostly I've been focusing on gardening because it's that time of the year where you do garden more than anything else. But things will change. I have to go with the season. The season says right now is time to garden. And then as it goes up, as the season moves on, I'll be more weeding, and then we go to harvesting and everything else. I do have some other videos coming up. Here, I'll try to put one on once a week. And if you like it, once again, please share, like, and subscribe. Once again, this is the Old Man with a Plan. Thanks for viewing.